mixed bag here, and it's hard to say this person gets leave, this person doesn't. And then the administrative burden of trying to keep up with who's vaccinated, who had COVID, I understand that as well. I also understand the argument, and I said that to Dr. Kraft when we had discussed this at another time, that, you know, I don't want employees coming to work sick. But employees come to work sick even if we don't have COVID because they're trying to save their vacation time or their personal time or whatever. So that happens here in the district. That happens out there in the workplace. What we have to keep in mind and understand is that we're a public entity and we have taxpayers who pay this entity. They pay the salaries of our employees. They provide for the education for our kids. They're out there working. They don't get extra 10 days of leave time. I don't get an extra 10 days of leave time. I don't get extra pay because I got sick or because my mom's sick or my kids are sick. I get to take leave without pay. That's the way it works. So I don't know what the right answer is. We can try to be compassionate and try to do as much as we can to get people into that realm of being vaccinated and trying to take care of their own health. But going to the extended family members who get sick and the kids who get sick, I understand that all. But in the civilian world, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. And so when we go back to recrafting this policy or this resolution, I really want everybody to remember that. The taxpayers out there, they're not getting an extra 10 days paid vacation time or paid personal time because their kid is sick or because they got sick the second time or they had the car accident. So please keep that in mind when we go back to rework this. Thank you.
Mr. Raymonder.
I think a clear, distinct difference is the civilians you speak of aren't public school teachers who don't come to school every day and break their backs to teach kids in a classroom that's probably swarming with infection of COVID. So the risk being entirely different, it's only fair that these classroom teachers have some considerations. And to compare these teachers who every day come to school probably wondering what's going to happen next, is really not fair to compare it to a car wreck outside in the civilian world. So I think that's just simply an invalid comparison and doesn't speak well for you or anyone else on this board.
I didn't mean it as a car accident. I meant we have personal days that we save up. I understand that. But yes, I do appreciate the teachers who come to work every day and are out there. And all the staff members, from the cafeteria workers to the janitors who are cleaning up the messes. Absolutely. Absolutely. But we also have those same people who are working in the grocery stores out there and Walmart and HEB and the clinic people who are at the doctor's office, who are the clinicians, the doctors, the nurses, all of those people, we're all in the same boat. So I just ask that we look at it conservatively and also fairly to everybody. That's what I'm asking. I'm not saying eliminate anything. I'm asking that it be looked at fairly and reasonably. That's it.
Any other discussion? I have a motion on the floor to table the item till September 14th. All in favor?